Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I'm going to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakadash. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Alright, we're doing, I'm with the brothers right now, the brother Hardab and the brother Amawan, getting a video, before camp, alright, in transit. Alright, and this is an article that we're finna go into. I found on Newsbreak, it says Halloween mass shooting in Orlando leaves 2 dead and 6 injured. Alright, and just before I even start reading the article, to me, I already believe that, it's Jakes that died and, Jakes that was shooting,
That's right. According to 1 Peter 4:17.
Con.
Judges are going to begin in the Most High's house.
Con.
Which is the children of Israel. All right, go ahead.
So it says, Halloween in Orlando, Florida takes a devastating turn of events when a mass shooting occurs late into the night. Police received reports of gunfire at around 1 a.m. according to the police chief, Eric Smith.
That's late at night, middle of the night, rather.
Yep. That's probably all high and shit, drunk. Says the shots take place outside the block where 7 different clubs occupy the area, hosting various festivities that night. Hundreds were in attendance that night. So yeah, people coming together, come to celebrate wickedness, celebrate death. It says afterwards the suspect goes a block north of his original location to fire off more shots into the late night crowd. By the time the second shooting takes place, police finally wrangle in the suspect. The shooter is 17-year-old Jalen Dwayne Edgar. His previous run in the law involves grand theft in 2023.
That's a nigga.
Yep.
I'm driving. Can you grab Ezekiel 9 Bible shop? Go ahead, keep reading out. Why you grab that? You start at verse you started at 4.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It's Ezekiel chapter 9, beginning of verse 4. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
Jerusalem is the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American people. All right, Jerusalem is the people for a place, for a land. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Come, let me know that mark right there in that chapter, or that verse, is talking about the Tawah, which is exemption from judgment. Okay, which the elect has that. Okay, go ahead.
It says, unto the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
So that's everybody. Okay? Men, women, children. All right? Go ahead.
It says, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary.
The elect. Go ahead.
Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Yeah, old man, go ahead.
It was, that's going to what the so-called leaders in today's day and age, leaders of the nation of Israel. So, like it was quoted earlier, and as a matter of fact, we might as well bring it out in 1 Peter.
Matter of fact, and that includes they of the circumcision and they are not of the circumcision.
Yep.
I mean, the ones that know the truth, or claim to be in the truth, and the ones that's out in the world too. All right, because you got Israelites in the world, you got Israelites in the truth, or supposed to be the truth label. All right, call themselves in the Lord. All right, but they're not really in the Lord. They're really grabbing the wolves inside. All right, go ahead,
1 Peter chapter 4 and beginning in verse 17. It says, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel?
All right. Oh no, you got it.
I was gonna say, who's the house of the Most High? Us Israelites, man. And above all, man, the Lord, all right, he gonna start with those who know that they're Israelites, man. See, because you got individuals out there who know the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, okay, who know what's required of them, okay, but they're not living up to that standard that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshai set up, which is why Yahweh Shai said, them that knew the will of the Lord and did it not shall be beaten with many stripes.
That's right.
You see? But also we understand that judgment is going to begin with Israel as a whole. Okay? It says, and if it first begin to us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? And that end is utter destruction. Verse 18.
You know, it's like, if I may, that little nigga wasn't obeying the gospel.
Nope.
He out in the middle of the night being a little nigga, 17 years old. He grown man. Everybody like, oh, he's a baby. No, that's a grown little nigga. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? You see? So, amen, the elect, man, hey, they themselves, all right, they gonna make it out of this by the skin of their teeth. So if the elect, all right, is barely gonna be saved, okay, and what does that mean for those who are not of the elect, man? Simply put, man, the Lord gonna fuck them up. You know?
No. Bro, that was it on that?
That was it.
This Jeremiah 10 and 2 says...
That's it. Start the top.
Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear you the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
It is truth. That it, like it says in Jeremiah 6 and 10, that they don't have to build a light in. And that's why they fucking being destroyed right now. Proverbs 13:13, whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. Alright, go ahead.
It says, thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed, or Salakia. So yeah, it says, thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so yeah, the Lord said, don't learn the ways of the heathen. And, when it goes into learn, basically putting it into practice, all right? Because, hey, Jake's out here, hey, that's a heathenistic way, celebrating Halloween. You don't see nothing about Halloween in the scriptures, all right?
It's a demonic day.
Yep, very demonic day. Because if it was a day of the Lord or something that the Lord, wants for us to be, celebrating, hey, nobody would be dying on that day, There wouldn't be evil out here, all right? But hey, Jake wanna get into all that. Jake wanna get into the ways of Esau. Hey, guess what? Death and destruction is all. That's all that's coming to you. It says, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathens are dismayed at them. So yeah, hey, because hey, these heathens, they'll look up at the sky, they'll see a star or whatever, and they'll start worshiping it. All right, they'll believe it to be a god, But Jake is here doing that now.
Grab Amos 3 and 6 about yourself.
I got the word dismayed as well. It's in the Hebrew. It's chasas, just to be shattered, be dismayed, be broken, be abolished, be afraid. So we understand that the signs of heaven are the sun, the moon, and the stars, and reason why we need to be afraid. A prime example. All right, the moon. All right, has been set up. Okay. As a sign, all right, for high holy days, such as the Sabbath, okay, and the moon is a declaration. All right, the new moon, all right, declares a new month, man. And hey, what's another sign of heaven, man? Them chariots, okay. The heathens, man, they be afraid when they see these things, man. But us, we ain't supposed to be afraid. Why? Because ultimately, those of us in the know, all right, we understand that those chariots are what the world literally calls UFOs. Those are the vehicles of our salvation, man. That's what's gonna get us up out of here, man. That's what the Lord gonna use to deliver us.
Brother Amos 3 and 6, man. That's my old Isaiah 45 and 7 and Sirach 39.
This is Amos chapter 3 verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh hath not done it?
And that's the question mark in there, right? So it says, should there be evil in the city, and the Lord had not done it, right? All caps, the Most High, right?
Yep.
Well, what proves that is Isaiah 45. Read Isaiah 45 and 7, because you got these wacky tacky Christians that don't believe that it's the Heavenly Father that's doing this. The King of Terror is doing this. All right? And the scripture says he's great and terrible. Okay? See, Esau, is known as a terrible one, all right? But he's deceived by his terribleness, because the Most High made you the way you are. He created you through his son Yahushua to be that. But the terrible one was made by the King of Terrors. That's pretty much what I'm saying. And the Heavenly Father is going to bring you down, all right, with terror. All right? And that's why the Israelites is into Esau's world, that gets into it, all right, that want to take the same mind state and the same lifestyle as Esau, what happened to them? They get destroyed left and right. They don't want to be their brother's keeper. They want to murder one another. That go back to Esau, man. Because Esau was king. He was that murderer, that murderer. You know what I mean? Go ahead, bring it up.
Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
I, the Lord, all caps, Yahweh, do all these things. See? So you can't say the Lord don't do that. No, the Lord do that. He just did it. He sent out spirits of vengeance. Somebody grabbed that Sirach 39 and took them niggas out. Put the spirit on that young little nigga, 17-year-old, to put a head on the rest of them. It was like the Lord killed how many birds? 2 stones? Or 1 stone?
2. He killed 2. And injured
he killed
6.
2. You know? Spirits of vengeance out here,
39. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High,
See?
and is occupied.
Bring it up.
This is Sirach or Ecclesiastes chapter 39 and verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Yes, these are spirits that created for vengeance. Who vengeance belong to?
Yahweh Shem
Yahshua.
That's right. Vengeance belong to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, the Lord. All right. Go ahead.
It says, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
And we just witnessed that in this article. The angels, all right, that was created for vengeance, or spirits, same thing, appease the wrath of him that made them. That's why the Lord did what? He sent out them spirits of vengeance and go get them.
Yup.
And took them out.
Okay.
No calling back to the spirit world. You know? Go ahead.
That's it to that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it on Amos.
Con.
Yeah.
Okay. So
What you holding?
nah, I ain't holding nothing.
Yeah, so pretty much, hey, this is why we're supposed to be seeking Yahweh Shem Yahweh, because why? We want to be hid, all right, from all this judgment that's going on. Especially the great judgment, which is the fire, and the thermonuclear fire.
I got a precept.
You know? Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep. 1 second. My phone fucking reset on me automatically, or just
Yeah,
out of the ordinary.
This is why it's so important to fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh. It goes back to fear.
I got it.
You know? Jake don't fear. They don't even try. You know? Go ahead.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3 and verse 5. It says, the just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
Yeah, and every day, you know? That means every day the Lord is bringing forth judgment. And what do you see going on? People are dying left and right. This is, Isaiah 66 says what? The slain of the Lord should be many. You know, they don't read that in church. You know? Hey, you got to read the good, the bad, the ugly. Hey, Ezekiel, the second chapter, about the 10th verse, is going on right now. Lamentations more than the woes. You know? That's what's going on. And it's going to get worse, man. All right? It says that, somebody grab 2 Ezra 16, where it says that evil shall grow upon earth.
Yep.
That's what's going on. Evil is going to increase, man.
Hey, can we roll down the windows?
Come.
Want me to start up a bit or straight to the point?
Straight to the point. And matter of fact, before you read that, matter of fact, after you read that, grab Matthew 24 and 12.
That was 2 Ezra chapter 16 verse 21. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Because it's coming down to. The Lord is manifesting this before our very eyes. You know? That's why each day you wake up, it's some evil that's going on, and no matter where you live at. All right? Whether it be by a disaster, which is by weather, whatever. Even though Esau may have done it with his heart program, still, the Lord sanctioned it. What it says in Proverbs 16 and 4. the Lord created the wicked for the day of evil.
Okay.
You know? And they on that.
That's it to that.
Bring that out. Because that show you right there. Man, I guarantee the little Jake, he knew them at that party.
Mm-hmm.
He knew them at that party, but because they had them evil spirits on them, the Lord started spiritual vengeance. All right, they hopped on him, and take the people out, and then look what happened. Boom.
Okay.
Now it's on the news. Go ahead.
Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
There you go. Because I guarantee them was his homies from around the way. He knew him, went to school with him. But because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Probably was family, friends, good neighbors. You know what I mean? Knew each other for a long time. Grew up in the same neighborhood, same block, maybe. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You see that often when Jake was best friends with this Jake, then he blew his head off. You know? But this is what's going on. We live in times where things are getting more evil, and a lot of people are straight up dying, man.
Here, I'm gonna go back to Matthew 24:3 though.
Go ahead.
Matthew 24:3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? All right, so this is the disciples coming up to Yahushua, inquiring like, hey, how are we gonna know that we're in the end times? How are we gonna know that you're finna make your appearance? All right, and then Yahushua gives the examples. All right, and that's one of the examples.
Mm-hmm.
The love of many waxing cold. All right, and you go into that word cold, in Greek, it means psycho. All right, and that's, hey, these people are literally losing their minds out here,
God.
because it's evil for you to, it's an evil thing, for you to go up to a party and just start letting off shots, So real quick, this is 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And perilous meaning dangerous. All right, and don't you see that all around the news? With this app that I got, Newsbreak, all you see is judgment going forth. Somebody getting shot, a baby getting shot in their face, people falling from Niagara Falls,
with their kids.
With their kids. All right,
just tell me about that.
this is what's going on, but these are the last days. All right. So yeah, that was pretty much it. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna give all glory and praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem,
double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. All right, shalom.